And there it is. It's like, boom. It's like, StreamYard, quit fooling with me.
It used to go red live, and then it would take like 4 minutes for it to actually show on the screen, but not anymore. They fixed it. Now they just need to get rid of Top Chat, and we'll be all set.
Oh my gosh, I'm with you, Amy. Hello, everybody. How are you? It is Wednesday evening. It's Fantastic Finds. Hello, we made it halfway through the week. We're going to make it to Friday. We're going to make it to Friday, and we're all going to have an epic weekend. Yes, we are. Amy, how was your day today? Did you have a good day today?
I've just been busy. Like all of a sudden it was 8 o'clock. So I've been keeping myself out of trouble and staying busy today.
There's just not enough hours in the day. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure we all can attest to that. There's never enough hours in the day. So, well, we're happy you all are here. We're here to sell you guys some fantastic finds that myself and Amy have found. So we're going to say hello to everybody. But gang, as we're going live tonight, I am at 1,989 subscribers. So I'm 11 away. 11 away from 2,000. So guys, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. And also, speaking of that, we do have it set. So you do have to subscribe to the channel to comment. That does help us cut down on any bots and any nonsense that could occur in the chat. So, and I say this every time, just subscribe. That way you guys can bid or chat. And if you want to unsubscribe, that's all right too. It's all right too. So with all that said, we're going to go up here to the top and say hello to everybody. Guess who the first one is, Amy?
It's Bill. Bill's here early.
Bill.
He was.
Yep.
Hi, Bill.
Yep. Hello, Bill. How are you, sir? I don't know if you guys saw his reel, but he found a Catherine Holmes ice bucket today. An orange one.
I haven't been on Instagram very much today, so I haven't seen it, but that's amazing. That's an amazing find.
Really good, Bill. Congratulations. Hello, Matthews. Ventiques. I always have a hard time saying that, and I always feel like I'm gonna, because I know a lot of folks around here that have booths call themselves Ventiques. So I always want to say Van, but it's Ventiques. So hello, Matthews Ventiques. It's great to see you this evening. Welcome. We got my friend, we got Gavin, Mr. Music himself, Grady Grupo Vintage Recordings. And Gavin, thank you so much for the Tina Marie. He added a little Perry Como, and then he also added a little Tina and Perry Como. So thank you so much. That was fun to watch. Thank you. So we got Christine with us. How are you, Christine? We have the very lovely Deanna, Northwest Sunshine. It's always so good to see you back in the chat. We hope you're feeling good. Reach out to us. I haven't had a chance to correspond with you. I'm hoping you're feeling good. Send us an email. I want to know how everything's going with you, and or let me know if it's okay if I reach out to you. So hopefully you're doing well. So we got your mom here with us. We got Mama Pam. How are you, Mama Pam? Oh, she was telling me about those Butterbit cookies that she made.
Oh, I gave her the vintage Butterbits tin to fill up with the Butterbits cookies. So coming soon.
Oh my God. She said they melt in your mouth. She said
I haven't had one yet. So
okay.
I can't give a review yet.
Okay. All right. And speaking of the very lovely Karen Gillette, she's going to be our official mod and bid ender. As always, Karen, thank you so much for being so supportive to all of us in this community and being our mod and bid ender, not only on Mondays, but also on Wednesdays. We can't tell you how important and how grateful we are. So thank you. We got my mom in the chat. I got to be a good boy tonight, Amy. So hello, Mom. How are you? We got lovely Patty Rose and Steel Whisper back to back. Two lovely ladies from the Garden State. How are you? Always good to see you guys. Thank you so much. We got the lovely Renovative Home, Miss Sarah. How are you? Good to see you, Sarah. Let's see who else is here with us in the chat. My chat's a little slow tonight. I already have a lag, Amy. Leslie Newquest, and thank you so much. Yes, thank you for being a cheerleader and saying we got to get us to 2,000. I can feel it.
So close. It's so close.
It's teasing me, Amy. It's teasing me. Hello, Chris. It's always good to see you, Chris. Welcome. How are you? We got Linda Tilford with us. How are you? We got the one sweet Rosebud. How are you? I'm not familiar with that name, but welcome. How are you? Welcome. And if you guys are new, please say hello in the chat. We'd love to hear from you. So we got Amanda here with us. How are you, Amanda? We got Sandra D. How are you, Sandra D?
You have to read the comment though, Jason. Do you know what that's from?
Hey, yes, that's from Goonies.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. I am a child of the 80s. So, yeah. Baby Ruth. Baby Ruth. Hello, Tina. Always lurking, keeping an eye on me, keeping the chain real tight. Adriana, how are you? It's always good to see you. We got Renee here with us. We have Elaine. How are you, Elaine? And let's see who else is here with us. Oh, always happy to see you there, Pat Robinson. How are you, Pat? Good to see you. Let's see who else is here with us tonight. We got KBEE. How are you, KB? It's always good to see you. How are you guys? Hopefully everybody had a good week up till this point. We hope you really did. So, Laura, how are you, Laura? It's so great to see you. Welcome. Let's see who else is here with us. We got the other Linda here with us. We got Nancy Winslow with us. How are you guys? So we're going to move down here really, really quick so that we can get going with tonight's sale. And I see Carrie just hopped in. I see Wanda hopped in. I see Shannon hopped in. And we are back down to the very bottom. And yes, Karen, you're exactly right. Guys, make sure you are in all messages or live chat. So, gotcha, Cynthia. How are you, Cynthia?
Snuck in there.
Oh, wait, we got Freddie Fines.
Hello, Freddie snuck in there too. Hi, Sharon.
Yep, everybody's here. The whole gang's here. So, guys, thank you so much. So, Amy, you want to tell the folks how the sale is going to work?
I can, absolutely. Yes. I do see some new names in the chat tonight. So thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. Welcome, welcome. We hope that you will talk amongst yourselves down in the chat. We love to see everybody talking back and forth down in their chat for community and getting to know one another. So we love to see that. So thank you guys for being here. Hi, Katie. So Karen already put this in the chat, but very important is the chat settings that you want to be in for the live broadcast tonight. If you're new, if you're coming over from Instagram and you haven't attended a live sale before, you want to make sure that you go into your chat settings and select live chat, all messages, not top chat. And if you're watching on a phone, it's recommended that you are logged into the YouTube app. That way you can access the live chat. Sometimes if you try to watch YouTube on a browser on your phone, you can't see the chat. We just found that out a couple weeks ago. So always check the red line at the bottom of the screen that it's all the way to the right. That will be make sure that you're at the most current point that you can be in the live broadcast. So we are doing all offer up 12 rounds of goodness tonight. So that means that we will show you the item. We'll give you the starting price. Jason will pin it there on the screen. If you're interested in bidding on the item, all you have to do is type down in the chat your bids in whole dollar amounts. We will describe the item to you. We will know any damage or flaws, and then we will do a countdown. And the highest bid that we see before the official bid end of the lovely Karen Gillette, who has the daisy icon down there in the chat, will be the winner. And we also do just in case bids here on Mother Tucker's channel. So what that means is, as long as you are currently bidding on the item that we have, so as long as you're an active bidder, that's what that means, you can go ahead during the countdown, throw in the max that you're willing to bid on that item with a JIC next to it, and that is your just in case bid. If you are the highest just in case bid before the bid end, we will bid you up $1 over the next highest amount. But do keep in mind, if there's multiple just in cases that are thrown out there during the countdown, those do turn into regular bids. And if you win an item tonight from us, our emails are up here on the screen right now. So if you want to take a screenshot so that you can reference those later on, you can go ahead and do that. I know Jason has put all of our information, so our emails, where we're shipping from, our YouTube channels, and our Instagram accounts down in the description of the video. So you can always come back and find that information. If you win something tonight, we do need some information from you. So send us an email with your YouTube screen name, your real name, your full shipping address, and an email that we can send a PayPal invoice to. If you don't have PayPal, that is okay. Send us an email with that same information and let us know that you don't have PayPal and you'd like to check out as a guest. And in that instance, we can send you a direct link to your invoice and you can check out with a debit or credit card. Just the same way as you would have a PayPal account. Just make sure that your correct shipping address is in there and you can check out as a guest. It's super easy. I am shipping from Michigan and I will be doing my packing and shipping tomorrow. So you'll see something from me tomorrow for sure.
All right. And I ship from Pennsylvania. I will be doing all my invoicing on Saturday. So that'll be if you bought from me on Monday, you didn't hear from me yet because I consolidate and combined all that. And I do that on Saturday. So we do package things first and then we invoice afternoon or evening, usually on Saturday. I also own a brick and mortar here in central Pennsylvania. It's about an hour and a half west of Philadelphia. So if you guys want to, forget that shipping and do free pickup, all you have to do is let me know. Communicate that in the email to us and we'll make those arrangements. Once the invoice is paid, we'll get it up to the shop for you. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. A few side notes, guys, please make sure you head over and watch Misty's latest vlog. She actually got the mystery box that was sold on a fantastic find sale that was from Enamor Amie. It's really, really good. It's a good video. Boy,
yeah, and it was fun. It was fun watching Misty go through everything, and she was always like, "I can't believe you fit all this stuff in this tiny box." And that's kind of how I felt when I was putting stuff in it. So,
well, guys, that means it just gave you a little glimpse, and when she has another one, you know what you guys could score.
I'm already searching for another box.
Okay, all right. And guys, again, as we're going live tonight, I was 11 away from my 2,000 subscriber mark. So please, if you haven't, please consider giving me a follow. Please think about giving Enamor Amie a follow. And our vintage brother, the one, the only garden guy, Bill, please make sure you give him a follow as well. He is always putting up some fun content. He tells me he's going to put up some more gardening ones. So guys, keep an eye out for that. So with all that said, Amie, I guess we're ready to go. You ready to go first?
I can. I do have a couple shopkeeping things I wanted to mention first.
I'll make you big. Let me do that for you, Amie.
Matthew asked in the chat if I'm going to be going to Springfield. Yes, I'm going to Springfield. So I will be going on Friday. I don't know. There's maybe 10 of us that are going. I can't even think of everybody right now. I'm sure we'll put a post up at some point, who's all going. And then I will also be in Elkhorn, Wisconsin, the Sunday after Springfield. So it's a double weekend for me. So if you guys are in Wisconsin and you're coming to Elkhorn, I will be there too. So I wanted to mention that if anybody that purchases tonight wants to get a waterproof 3-inch vinyl sticker, they're $3. If you can add it to your order if you want to, if you get something from me, or you can just get a sticker if you want. And I'm going to throw this option out there too, because I did have a couple people ask me about these cups last week. Now I made this for myself, but I have 2 more of these cups. So if anybody wants one of these, it is a 20-ounce cup. It does keep ice really cold. Last week when I had ice in here, it was still cold by the afternoon of the next day. So it does keep cold. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with a straw. Okay, so this was another straw that I had personally, but it does have that safety thing that you can open and close where you drink out of. If anybody wants a cup, I have 2 right now. I can always make more. It would be $14. So let me know if you want a cup. I have 2 that I can do the same exact kind of style of what I have. All right. So I am going to start my first item tonight at $12. And we each have 12 rounds to bring you guys tonight. Okay. All right. So up first, I have this cutie pie. I picked him up at an estate sale, maybe a couple months ago. So he is a little Irwin. He's a little Irwin hard plastic baby. And I put the little kitsch-tastic plastic flowers in the center, but I'm going to take them out so I can show you what's going on the side. So he has these little plastic cups on either side of his breeches, and he is marked Irwin right here on the back. He does have, he can move his arms, but because of the way that his little breeches are made with the buttons there, they don't really move very much, but you can move the arms if you want to. And then his little hat. So it is kind of this white, kind of off-white vinyl, and it has kind of gold. I don't know if it's picking up, but it has gold specks, almost glitter, gold glitter that is mixed in the fabric. You can kind of see it on the back of the pants a little bit better. But I thought it was cute for springtime, a little cute little display. You could definitely give this to somebody. I think maybe originally this was made for somebody's desk that they could keep their paper clips in, because when I originally bought it, it still had a really old paper clip in the bottom of it that I took out. So cute for a desk or whatever you want to do with him. He's pretty darn cute. He looks like he's up to something though with his little shifty face.
He does.
I
He's
mean,
got big britches, Amie. He's got...
I know what you're up to. Yeah.
We're cool, Mr. Irwin. We're cool, Mr. Irwin.
I don't know. You look kind of suspicious. Yeah.
Oh my. He looks like he's gardening, Amie. That's what he looks like to me.
Yeah. So his little hat does come off if you don't like the hat on him, but I think he's pretty darn cute. He's ready, and the little gold buttons that are holding his britches on. I haven't tried to take that off. I'm sure it might come off if you wanted it to, but I didn't try and take it off. I just thought it was cute. And I'm not sure if somebody made that for him or he originally came that way. Because I see a lot of the Irwin babies like that are just the dolls, or sometimes the baby powder shakers that have the little holes in the head. You can take the arm off and put baby powder and then shake it on the diaper. But I'm not sure if he came with that little outfit originally or not. So Christine, hello, Christine. I see you at 12. He does measure 6.5 by 7. So that's the size for him. And he does sit up just fine. He sits very flat. I'll show you that. You can see the cups on the bottom and then his little feetsies poke out the bottom. So we're going to count him down. Christine's at 12. So we're looking for 13 or more. And I know that watching a couple other people today, the lag on YouTube has been pretty terrible today throughout the day. It was pretty bad on Monday too. So let's count it down. Don't forget those just in cases tonight, you guys. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Yeah, you guys are hearing Queso. He likes to talk, especially while I'm live. He always knows when I'm up here.
They do.
Yeah, he always has something to say.
Gosh, I just love him, Amie.
He's really cute.
Big britches.
I know.
Ooh.
All right, we're waiting for that bid end to come in from Karen. There it is. So Christine, this is coming to you. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. All right. My first item, I'm going to start mine at $12, and it's starting to get to be that time of the year, folks. It's time to freshen up your mermaid bathrooms, start getting at your nautical things, and I'm going to offer up some of these salt and pepper shakers. So I have these seahorses, and they're reading this gorgeous blue color. They're in very good condition. I'm not sure of the date of these. I can tell you by the stopper, I really suspect these are probably pre-1980, just with that style of stopper, because we do collect salt and pepper shakers. So they each have 2 holes in them. There's no damage to them. They're nice and large. They measure about 5 inches tall. So about 5 inches tall. Christine, thank you. I see you're 12. So about 5 inches tall. And at the widest, they're about 3 inches wide. So they're these really, really neat seahorses. I think they have a great like 1950s, 1960s look. But if you guys do maybe the washed out farmhouse kind of decor, I think this would look great with that. I think these just fit in almost anything that you guys want to do. Even if you guys collect Victorian things, I know that a lot of Victorians, you know, in that decor, they would have seahorses in it as well. So especially with this color, that would look good in there. So you can have them going the same way. You can have them, you know, back to back, however you want. Let me show you the details again. I could not find a manufacturer of these. They're not, but they almost feel like a ceramic art studio style of like pottery that you can see here on the bottom too. So they're like almost a ceramic, but they're more of a porcelain ceramic. So again, really good condition. This guy has 2 holes right there. So does the other one. And like I said, they measure 5 inches tall by about 3 inches across. So
they remind me of the Wade sculpt. Wade did like a series of little nautical, like there's a mermaid and a seagull, and there's a seahorse that looks a lot like that. I don't think
you're right, Amie. And I love the blue because the blue is going to look great for, you know, spring and summer, especially if you guys collect mermaids, if you guys collect nautical things. Even if you know someone that's in the Navy, somebody that loves or has a coastal house, this would be a great gift for them. These would also make a great Mother's Day gift. So they're these larger set of seahorse salt and pepper shakers, probably 1980s or earlier. Could not find a manufacturer. So we are still at 12 with Christine. We're looking for 13 or more. Let's do a countdown on these guys. Gang, remember, we are doing just in case for active bidders. So if you want to use that, just throw in a bid, and then you can do it just in case. So let's go from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're just looking for 13 or more, or the bid end from Karen Gillette on the vintage Seahorse salt and pepper shakers.
I love those.
I think they would even look good in like a red, white, and blue kind of display heading into summer. Very patriotic. It's cute. All right, there's our bid end. All right, so Christine, they're yours for $12. Thank you so much.
Is that how a seahorse sounds, Jason?
I think so. That's what I've been told.
Okay. All right. Okay. My next round is going to be a choice, and it's going to start at 14. And I have some tiny cuties as a choice. So your first choice is this little tiny bluebird. And these guys are both bisque ceramic. Okay. And the bluebird here is made by Joseph Originals. And there is one that is a little bit larger than that, about that much bigger, that matches this little guy. There's no chips on any of these little guys that I'm showing you. He would have had a little tiny Joseph Original sticker on the bottom. However, that is not there. And so there's no chips on our little friends here. And your second choice is this pair of tiny little lammies. And these lammies are made by Napco. They are also bisque. And they do both have this little wreath that goes around their neck with little tiny applied flowers. And everything here measures around 2 inches, either a little less or a little more. And there's no chips on any of them. They also would have had little Napco. There's remnants there. They would have had little Napco foil stickers underneath. But nobody has their stickers left. But they're just tiny and cute. I love the little shadow box kind of size things, or the little printer trays if you like to put littles in there. I can't help but pick up these tiny little ceramic things. They're so cute. I had a miniature collection as a child. I actually still have most of my bone china miniatures, but I just love the tiny things. They're just so, so cute. So right now I see Kimmery Ann was at 15 and Cynthia's at 16. So we're looking for 17 or more on choice. You can either take the pair of the little lammies or the little bluebird. All right, let's count it down. We are looking for 17 or more on choice. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
That's so awesome. Clean look cleaning services.
All right. I see those just in cases coming in. All right. There is a bid end from Karen. Fish Mom, I saw you're 17. Melissa had a just in case of 21. But Kimmery Ann came in with a just in case of 22. So Kimmery Ann, you do get first choice at 22. Let me know if you want the bluebird or the lambs. And second choice will go to Melissa, and then it will go back to Fish Mom. And Cynthia, your just in case of 25 did come in a few comments after the bid end. And you guys always check and make sure that you're in live chat all messages. You want to check periodically throughout the sale. Sometimes it will throw you back into top chat without you knowing.
They want them both.
You want them both. You got it. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. All right, guys, my next round is going to be choice, and it's going to start at $15. So the only thing that's similar is that there's a bird involved. So the first choice is going to be this Royal Copley bird figurine. They did come in, multiple. They did make these in different colors. So I'm not sure the style of bird that this is. I don't know. Would it be a woodpecker? I don't know. But I love the pastel colors on it. Nonetheless, there's your base. Very good condition, maybe minor crazing to it. This is almost like a seafoam green. Then it has this gorgeous blue, then some pink details. So this would be great, for a bird collector, for your bird collection, or if you guys needed something to add with your planters, especially if you had some Royal Copley planters, I think this would look great with it. So really good condition. There's no damage. A lot of times these get chips on the tails. There's none to report. Really good condition, great piece of pottery. And this measures about 6 inches tall by about 5 inches wide. So about 6 by 5. Let me get in there really close. Great piece of like 1940s, great early 1950s pottery. So that's your first choice, that bird. Then the second choice is going to be these books. So these are 2 older books, and these are both from 1931. So they did 3 of these. They did one that was called the Red Book of Birds of America, and then they have the blue one. There's also a green one that I think is missing. That's part of it. So this will be your second choice at $15. And inside it has all these great graphics and all these great descriptions of birds. So if you guys are into birds, and then even, well, that isn't what I thought. Well, I have to report 1 or 2 of the pages are loose. That wasn't loose earlier. So 1 or 2 of the pages are loose in the front. Please note that, even though I did look at that. So the binding on this one seems to be a little loose. So you're going to get that and the red one. So much for selling live. It wasn't like that earlier when I wrote everything up. But on the inside, they have a lot of neat birds. Like, for example, the red book here shows the flamingo, gives you a full description on the flamingo. Each one of these books measures just about 3 1/4 inches tall by about 5 1/4 inches wide. So the blue one does have a little bit of issue with the binding, but these would be great if you know anyone that loves birds, loves to study them. You could even pull these apart. Thank you, Patty. I see you're 15. You could pull these apart and junk journal with them. So let me show you some more of these birds, get my fingers out of the way. And then it does show each single bird that is in there on the front. So you have shorebirds, pelicans, doves, birds of prey, cockatoos, woodpeckers. So that's what that book is. And then again, when I checked this earlier, it was not loose, but there are 2 pages that are loose in the front of this one. So this one covers like sterlings, jays, finches, all sorts of other birds. So again, the choice is at 16 right now. You'll get both of the bird books as one choice, or you're going to get the Royal Copley figurine in very good condition with the pinks, with the seafoam green on it, and some of the blues. So let's do a countdown. We're still at 15 with Patty, looking for 16 or more, doing just in case for active bidders. So let's count this down from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Just looking for 16 or more, and that's choice. And both of those books are from 1931. So they're from 1931, and this guy's probably the late 40s into the early 50s. So you're just in case, Patty. Thank you so much. There's our bid end. So Patty, it's your 15. Let me know if you want the figurine or the books. You can take the figurine or the books, or you can take both. And I will watch the comments, and we're going to keep it moving. All right, Amy.
And Stacy, yes, we can see you. We can see
Yes.
you. Okay. So I'm moving this up to where I was originally going to do it because Queso wants to lay on it real bad. So my next round is going to start at 16, and you're going to get a pair of items in this little lot here. The first thing, and I'm going to show it because Queso is not helpful at all, is this really pretty flower little coverlet. And it is, so the colors of the flowers here are yellow and kind of a minty green. And I don't believe there's any snags or any like missing stitches or anything like that in the flowers. Like, it's all really good shape, and it's not super huge. It covers my lap, and that's about it. But I think it would look really pretty draped over the back of like a chair or something like that. So this measures, let me find my notes, 32 by 38. And each of the sides, there's little points of the flowers. And so you have one little extra flower on each of the points. Okay, so that's the first thing that you're getting at 16. And then you're also getting this sweet little embroidered lamb pillow, and all of the little flowers, the little face on the lamb, everything is embroidered on here, and it is double-sided, so you can face them pretty much any way that you want. I thought they looked cute together, so I thought I would bring them together instead of doing choice. So you're going to get both of the little blanket and the lammy pillow together. The lammy pillow measures, I didn't measure him. He is, I think he's like around 10, if I had to guess. About 9.5 inches wide on the little pillow there. So right now I see Stacy's in at 18 and I see Laura is in at 29. So we are looking for 30 or more, and you're going to get both together. So let's count it down. Don't forget those just in cases tonight so nobody comes in after the bid end. Stacy's back at 30. So we're looking for 31 or more. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I never find blankets like this. Ever.
And if you do, there's pools in them or they're all stained.
It's in pretty good shape. That's kind of why I picked it up. I like the springy colors in it too. All right. I see Laura had a just in case of 46. But Stacy came in there with a just in case of 50. And there's a bid end from Karen. So Stacy's going to take it for 47. Congratulations, Stacy. Thank you so much. Thank you, Laura, as well. Thank you, ladies.
Gang, with 120 of you here, please make sure you're subscribed to Enamor Amie. The links to her channel and her Instagram are in the description of this video. Please consider giving me a follow. I think I was maybe 10 or 11 away from the 2,000 mark. So it'd be great if we could hit that tonight. So please think about giving me a follow too. So my next item, although I thought I had it queued up, I don't, is going to be $12 choice. Too busy worried about making sure. There we go. So $12 choice, and I'm bringing some different things tonight. I have a choice on these Royal Doulton mugs. So maybe somebody might be interested in this. These are a little older. These are Toby mugs. So let me show you the bottom here. Spin that around so you can see the stamp on the bottom. These are made in England. So these are Royal Copley. And this little fella here, this great guy, he is known as Old Charlie. So he's Old Charlie, and a lot of these have their names embossed on the back. So this is a Toby mug. This would be just a little pitcher or a little head bust style mug that were very collectible and decorative. And I just think they're really neat. They kind of have a older world kind of feel to them, and they're in very good condition. If you guys know Royal Doulton, you know it's a high quality porcelain, and these are really in good condition. Hello, Glowy Girl. How are you? Welcome, everybody. So this is your first choice at $12, and he measures about 3.5 inches tall by 4 inches wide. So there's no chips, there's no cracks to him. And he probably dates from about probably the 1950s, I would say. They made these sculpts for multiple years, and a lot of times by the way the design is on the bottom or the way they're painted, you can tell. But I think he's probably a 1950s version of that Toby mug. And then your other choice at $12 is this little guy right here. And he is known as Sam Weller. He's little Sam Weller. He looks like a little Dickinson character. So if you guys are even into like miniatures, he'd be a cute little Toby mug. There's no damage at all to him at all. And he is stamped on the bottom here as well, if we can get it to focus. Both of these are made in England, and they are higher quality porcelain, and he measures about 2.5 inches tall by just about 2 inches wide. So these are collectible. I mean, folks do a collection of the Toby mugs, and they made even, Toby mugs were made in Japan, but these are the ones that are just a little finer quality that are made in England. So there he is. Look at his what is that, Amie, when they put the scarf around their neck? That's it. He's got kind of that right there with his polka dot scarf maybe around him, but real whimsical. So that was your second choice, and your first choice was this guy right here. Some folks really love them. Some people think they're a little creepy, but I think they're kind of very whimsical and can go with all kinds of different decors. They would make great Mother's Day gifts. And he, again, is Old Charlie, and he measures about 3.5 inches tall. So there you can see the difference in the two sizes. But if there's no interest, we'll bring them back during the recap. But it was $12 choice on the Made in England Royal Doulton. These are Toby mugs. That's what they're known as. The little head busts, with the handles on. So we will bring them back for the recap. Hello, Miss Susan. Welcome, everybody, and welcome anyone that we missed. We're happy you're here with us tonight.
Yes. And hello, Carol and Diane and Susan that snuck in there. All right, my next round is going to start at 34. If you guys joined us over on Instagram last Saturday on the kitsch sale, I had some salt and pepper shakers like this little lady here. that were just the flower faces. This is actually one of the flower face pixies, and she is an orange little flower. She is dressed in a little purple dress. If we can get her to focus, and you can see her details there. She does have little eyelashes and eyebrows painted on her sweet face. And she has even little shoes. Bill, if you're watching, she has little shoes poking out from the side of her dress. And there you can see the little underside of her flower stem poking out there for the back of her little hat. Now, I will say, I did talk about this on Saturday, that there is Renovative Home wants your Charlie. Did you see that?
I got it. Yep. You got it. He's all yours. He
Okay.
is yours, Sarah. Yep.
Okay. I didn't know if you wanted me to go back, and you can do a countdown if you need to.
No, that's okay. We'll just do a claim.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. So Melissa, I see you're 34. Thank you so much. So there is no maker of these guys. They are all stamped Japan. There is no maker for these. Everybody just calls them either the flower faces or the flower face pixies. There is a large wall pocket with some very similar styled little flower face pixies that's made by Yukagko, but they're not related, but they were kind of made in the same styling. So there's no chips on this one at all. There's not even any crazing present, no paint loss. She doesn't have any issues. So she does measure 3 1/4 by 2. So that is the size there. Yes, perfect for spring and summer. I love these little flower pixies. They're super fun to come across. So Melissa's in at 34, so we're looking for 35. Anna's in at 35, so we're looking for 36 or more. The lag is crazy tonight, so if you are bidding, don't forget to utilize those just in cases as soon as the countdown starts, so you guys don't come in after the bid ends. So don't wait too long to put in any final bids. All right, let's count her down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
I even think you're seeing it before me. My lag is horrible.
Melissa, I can tell you that the ones that have the bodies, there's probably about 15 to 25. There's taller ones that are standing, that play instruments, have brooms, a bow and arrow. Those ones are a little bit harder to come by and worth quite a bit more. And then there's a whole bunch of different salt and pepper shaker ones. Yeah. You can get a whole flower garden of these little guys. All right, there is the bid in from Karen. Melissa, I saw you're 37, so she is coming to you. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
All right, guys, my next item is going to start at $28. And if you guys love Fenton glass and you like roses or you like things that glow, I might have a piece for you. So it is this gorgeous Fenton. This is their custard. This is in their yellow custard. It is a little swung vase or bud vase. Very good condition. It has this gorgeous light pink rose on it. If it wants to focus, there you go. It is signed on the bottom. So it is signed Fenton. And it is painted by, I can never see exactly who it is. It's BWC. BWC is the individual who painted that. It is stamped Fenton if it wants to show, but it probably won't. So that is your front right there with the rose on there. Wants to focus on me. So there you go. You can see that. Then it even has these great details on the back. So $28 on the bud vase made by Fenton. These do glow, and boy, do they glow. So you can see they do have a great glow to them. So if you guys love the uranium glass that glows, this would be one for you. And I can even tell you when the sun hits these, they have like a slight little uranium glow to them as well. So very good condition. This one measures, let me check my notes here. This one measures 8 inches tall. So 8 inches tall. Hello, Ruthie. How are you? Ruthie. Sunshine, thank you. I see you're 28. We're looking for 29 or more. Again, it's in really good condition. No major scuffs, no major scratches. Christine, thank you. I see you're 29. So we're looking for 30 or more. It is hand painted and it is signed on the bottom from Fenton. It does have the embossing Fenton. It's right here. It's not really showing all that well, but it is right there. So again, great details. Great if you want it for your glowing glass display. If you guys are looking for a last minute Mother's Day gift, if you guys just like to have, roses. I know we like to decorate with roses throughout the summertime. And I just love the way Fenton painted that on each one of these. So we'll show you the glow one more time. it really does glow well. And like I said, even in the sun, it catches that bit of uranium and it really glows nice. So we're at 29. We're looking for 30 or more. Let's go ahead and start the countdown. Remember, gang, we are doing just in case for active bidders. So let's count it down from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're looking for 30 or more, or the bid end from Karen Gillette. Thank you again, Karen, for being our mod and bid ender tonight. Christine, I see you're just in case of 35 on this gorgeous Fenton vase. It glows like the Dickens, hand painted. Boy, the lag is real tonight, guys. All right, there's our bid end. So Christine, you had a just in case of 35. Were you the last bid? Yes, you were the last bid, so you get it for $29. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Thank you.
Awesome. Okay, I have a choice up next, and it's going to start at 14. And if you guys came to my live haul on Monday, you did get a sneak peek of these already, but I thought I would bring them tonight because they are so cute. And I really hope that my camera will focus on these so we can see the cute detailing. There we go. So these are tiny, tiny little nesting doll style pins. So you can see that the top part is kind of like a giant safety pin that slides over. And then we've got 5 little wooden hand painted nesting dollies. So they don't open. So they can't go inside each other, unfortunately. That would be cool if they would do that, but they don't. But the largest one on the end is 1 inch is 1 inch, and then the smallest one on the opposite end is 3/4 of an inch. But such tiny detailed painting, like they're tiny little eyebrows, and oh my goodness, I can't. So this is going to be called the pink one, and I do have 2, and they are just on the back side. They're just painted kind of polka dots and leaves on the back of that one. And so like it is like a giant safety pin, and then it just slides in the top. I really like these. I love these a lot. Okay, so choice number 2. I couldn't pick which one of these I liked better, so that's why I got both of them, because they were just equally as cute. So the second choice here is blue. So the background of the little dollies are blue. If we can get it to focus. I know it's so hard that it wants to, and then it doesn't. All right, so maybe we can get it to do this way. So the background in these ones are blue, and then they're all holding like a little orange flower. Come on, camera. I know it wants to. It wants to focus on everything in the background. It's kind of annoying. And then the back of these ones are just plain blue on the back. So there's no little polka dots or anything on the back of those. If I could get them to focus, and you can see that they are. So they have little brown painted hair, little blue eyes, little red lips. And it is the same kind of style as the other one had, where it's just the giant little safety pin. So they are both around the same size as far as the little dollies go. They're just a little bit different shaped, as you can see. The blue ones are a little bit more egg shaped. All right, so measurement again, the pin part is 2 3/4. The largest little dolly on the one end is going to be 1 inch, and then the smallest ones are about 3/4 of an inch. So there we go. Super cute. I thought they were different. I'd never seen these before. So, and I see you're 19. So you guys are bidding on choice. And if you are the winner, you can certainly take both of them if you would like. Yeah, I can't imagine painting anything that tiny either. All right. So let's count them down. Ragdoll, I see you're 20. So we're looking for 21 or more. Let's count it down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. My camera's just not going to cooperate tonight. That's fine. All right. I saw Ragdoll was at 25. Anne also had a 25 just in case. Laura had a 23. Laura has a just in case of 28. Anne's at 26. Ragdoll 26. Bid in from Karen. I see Linda Tilford had a just in case of 29, but Noelle came out with a just in case of 53. So Noelle at 30 is going to get first choice. So let me know, Noelle, if you want pink or blue. You can certainly take both. And then second choice is going to go to Linda. And if we go back before that, it will be Laura with a just in case of 28. Okay. Noelle wants both. You got it. Thank you so much.
Oh, Amie, those were amazing. Just the detailing on those. Oh my gosh.
They're so fun.
All right, gang. My next item is going to start at $22, and it is a unique higher piece of costume jewelry, but it's not from their jewelry line. It's actually a lipstick holder. So it is a signed lipstick holder with these rhinestones. Very 1940, very 1950s, and you can see that it is enameled. So it is actually enameled on this metal, and it is reading very true to color. It is a very, very pale pink. So it's a very pale pink in very good condition. It actually is signed on the bottom here. Let me show you if it wants to focus. You can see there is an embossing. There is a signature right there. And the jewelry company is Florenza. So Florenza was known for making costume brooches and costume jewelry and using these rhinestones and faux pearls. So they also made dresser accessories, and this is one. So this is really, really like the Hollywood Regency style look. It has the pink. It has the emerald style looking, the green style rhinestones there, and the faux pearls. So sweet Rosebud, I see you at 22. We're looking for 23 or more. It measures, so it holds four of your lipsticks, and it measures 4.5 inches across. So the only issue is there is a little bit of paint missing right here on that foot, but that's on the foot and you don't see it. So a lot of times if you find these, you'll find them with the missing rhinestones, or that they're damaged. But again, let me show you the great detail on this. It has all its rhinestones. It sits beautifully. It's very weighty too. It has a nice weight to it. A lot of times when I find these at, thrift stores or antique stores, they're like the thin, light tin metal. This is a heavy, almost kind of feels like a powder coated, like a cast iron almost. Like it's got a good weight to it. So if you have this on your dresser, it's not going to shift all that easy when you're getting your lipsticks in or out. So again, it is a pale pink. It is powder coated. So you can tell that the metal is completely coated with the paint on it and no rhinestones are missing. So we're still at 22. We're looking for 23 or more. So let's go ahead and count this down. If you guys are interested, you guys can use it just in case if you're an active bidder. So 4.5 inches across, very good condition, probably early 1950s, maybe late 40s. So it is signed on the bottom, Florenza, which is a costume jewelry company. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're looking for 23 or more. And again, the only damage on this is one of the feet, and it's on the underside. You can see it's missing a little bit of paint right there. Really unique. I love this.
I've never seen one like that.
Yeah, Tina was excited when she found it because Tina did find it. So,
good job.
All right, sweet Rosebud. It looks like you are the winner. I don't know if we've ever worked together. So if this is the first time, congratulations. Let me show you my email. Just email me all your information. I'm just going to need your PayPal email, your name, and your full address, and we'll get you invoiced on Saturday when we do it. So thank you so much.
Okay, I have a pair of items coming next, and they're going to start at 24. So you're going to get both of these things together. I'm not sure which one to show you first. All right, we'll show you the book first. If you guys didn't see my preview, then you're not really sure what's coming with this. So first up, we have this darling little brownie, the little bear who liked people book. And this book, it does have writing in the cover when it was gifted. A few weeks ago, I did have some more of these books from the same estate sale. But this one, I had something very specific I wanted to pair with it. So this book does date to 1939, and it is in really good shape. It does have some colored illustrations throughout. It also has some kind of tricolor illustrations that go throughout too. Really, really cute story. I did read this book. It is very, very cute. So the second thing that you're getting with it, because I knew the second I found the second thing that they had to come together. So this is a cute little mohair little bear, and he does have a jointed head. Now, I will tell you, I do not believe that this is Steiff, only because there's no ear tag here. There was another company out of Japan that was putting out mohair animals to look in the likeness of Steiff around the same time periods. So I don't believe that he is Steiff, because he would have had a little tiny metal ear tag somewhere. Sometimes they will come out and there will be a hole, and he doesn't have a hole or anything. He is in really good shape. He does have a little embroidered nose, a tiny little red felt tongue. He does have some little, I know, it's so cute. Hello. Little felt around his eyes, and his eyes are plastic. Okay, so they are kind of like a black plastic. His legs don't move though, but he does have little paw pads that are on his little feetsies. He has a little nubbin tail, and his head can turn, so you can pose him kind of how you would like. But I just thought they needed to come together. Little brownie bear, he needed to come with his book. So the book, again, is from 1939. The bear, I want to give you measurements for. He does measure 6.5 by 5.5. So that is the sizing there. Cute little graphics on this book. All right. I see Sweet Rosebud is in at 24. So we're looking for 25 or more. I am going to count it down, so don't forget those just in cases. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I know. I love his little tongue sticking out there too, Ruthie.
So cute, Amie. Oh.
All right. Anne, I see your 25 of just in case. And there is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. I do want to note, though, that usually for the just in case bids, we ask that you are an active bidder on the item. So unfortunately, and your just in case does not count because I don't see another bid from you for the item. So Sweet Rosebud, this is going to be coming to you for 24. Congratulations. So in that instance, we just ask that you put in a bid during the auction for the item regularly, and then you can go ahead and put in a just in case during the countdown. So thank you so much. And Sweet Rosebud, I don't think we've worked together either, so make sure and send me your information. Thank you.
All right. Move me over here. And yes, Bill, thank you for reminding everybody. We are 11 away from 2,000. Please, if I could hit that tonight, it would feel really good. It does help the channel. It helps us get a little more exposure. Also, please make sure you're following Garden Guy Bill. All you got to do is put in Garden Guy Bill. If somebody could put his link in there, that'd be great. Please give him a subscription and give Enamor Amie a subscription. We made it really easy for her. Hers is in the description of the video. And please, if one of our mods could add hers in there as well, greatly appreciate it. So every little follow helps. So
okay.
You got all the bookkeeping, Amie?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
All right. My next item is going to start at $22. And before we get into it, there's one condition issue I want to show you guys about. So it is minimal and it is on the smooth side, but when somebody sat the lid down in, it does have a little nip on it. So let's see if we can catch it right here in the light. So I can rub my finger on it, but there is a little nip on the lid. So there you can see the difference right there. It's right there. But when it's on the dish, you do not see it. So if you were to ask me, which is my favorite piece of Westmoreland glass, it is this sculpt. This is known as their agronaut shell covered dish. And they made it in almost every color that Westmoreland offered, but I love the milk glass. So Taylor, thank you so much. I love the milk glass because I think it seems very clean. I think it's very modern. It fits into a lot of decors. Hey, and guess what, Amie? What do you think this would look good in?
Maybe a quintessential mermaid bathroom.
I'm thinking definitely a quintessential mermaid bathroom. Susan, I see you're 24. Thank you so much. I'll give you some more details real quick here. These here, let me take the lid off. So I'll show it to you bit by bit really quick. Before I do, with the lid on, it measures about 6.5 inches tall. So each one of these down here, they kind of look like dragons, but of course we all know Westmoreland calls them their dolphins. So they are called their dolphins. I want you guys to see how great they look. This is very whimsical, very retro, very modern altogether. The Westmoreland is signed right there in the middle, but I doubt it's going to pick it up, but it is stamped Westmoreland right down there. There's only maybe mold roughness, but no chips except to the lid. They did this great beading around it. It almost looks like nautical rope, I think. Then it has all the great shell, designs all the way around. I know some people that have glass paint have gone ahead and painted these. That could be something you could do. It would look really good on the milk glass, but I think it's good just by itself. So there's your base. Let me show you your top. This is the handle is a shell, and then it has all those shells all the way around.
Laura, really? I remember the peachy colored one. I remember that one.
Yep. Oh man, yes. I love that one. I sold that one. My God, Amy, I think that was back in January.
Yeah, Laura Orton said she bought one from you in the peachy color.
Yep.
I remember that one.
And that one I think was the custard one too. I think that one was the custard one if I recall. But and I haven't found one since till I found this one. So we're at 24 right now. We're looking for 25 or more. Please note this one, somebody did abuse it when they closed it and they put a little nip on it. So I want you to be able to see that right here. But other than that, you don't see it when it's on the bowl. So let me show it to you on the bowl so you guys can see. Again, this is Westmoreland milk glass. This is known as their Agronaut shell covered dish. It measures 6.5 inches tall, 6 inches wide. So let me show it to you one more time here without all my fingers all over it so you guys can see it. Move that back there. So we're going to do a countdown. We're looking for 25 or more. We are doing just in case for active bidders. So let's go from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're at 24 with Susan Jackson. We're looking for 25 or more. Gorgeous dish. Would make a great Mother's Day gift. Be great all year round if you're into nautical. Have the quintessential mermaid bathroom. Thank you, Susan. And Taylor's back in at 39. There's our bid end. So, Susan, you had a just in case of 33. Taylor got in there with a 39. So, for 34, Taylor, congratulations. It's coming to you. And I'll sit it down very slowly and we'll get Amie over here. Thank you guys so much.
All right. My next round is going to start at 45.
You got
it. And you know what else goes really good in a mermaid bathroom? How about some mermaids?
You got it.
Some mermaids tonight. Yes. So these are some salt and pepper shakers. Very darling cute. Some of my favorite mermaids, although I'm a big fan of the Bradleys and the Norcrests and all the wall mermaids. I do love these small ones. So these guys are made by Kelvin's. Kelvin's out of Japan, and these are a bisque. So you will see that they do not have a high glaze on them, and they are both salt and pepper shakers. You can see that one's got the 2-hole, and this one's got the 3-hole. Okay, so there's no chips or anything wrong with these guys. I love her. She's probably my favorite. They did make figurines as well in the same kind of styling, and little winky here, and they do have little touches of gold on their tails. So cute. So let me turn them around so you can see the backside. They did do the same kind of the same shakers here, but with blue tails. So there is another coordinating set of these guys out there as well. Again, these are really, really good condition. They do both have little stoppers on the bottom here. No chips. Great condition. I don't come across mermaids as often as I used to, unfortunately. So I'm always excited when I can pick some up to bring to you guys. So Catworm. Hello, Catworm. Good to see you. Is at 46. I do want to give you guys some measurements on these babies before we count them down. They do measure 3 1/4 by 2 1/2. So they're 3¼ inches tall to the top of their little ponytails. All right. Kimmery Ann, I see you're 47. And Terry, I see you're 47. So we're looking for 48 or more. I do encourage, if you are actively bidding, that you put in a just in case as soon as the countdown starts, because of the lag that we have tonight here on YouTube. And depending on what kind of device that you're watching on, you always want to utilize those just in cases as much as you can. That's why we utilize those. All right, let's do it. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
These are getting so hard to find, Amie.
I haven't had a pair of these in a while. I just don't see them anymore. All right, there is a bid end from Karen. Thank you again, Karen, for being our bid ender tonight. And thank you to all the other mods that are helping out in the chat tonight. You guys are super helpful. All right, let me see here. A lot of just in cases came in. So Kimmery Ann had a just in case of 55. Terry had a just in case of 55, but Catworm is going to take them for 56. Congratulations, Catworm. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody else, for your bids. And thank you guys just for joining us and hanging out with Jason and I tonight. Even if you're not here to buy a darn thing, we certainly appreciate your company and just keeping us company tonight on Wednesdays. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I have to say Monday nights and Wednesday nights are the highlights of my week. So I'm just happy to be here to hang out with you guys. So yeah. Guys, I got to be honest with you. This is my favorite item of the night that I have. And if we collected pink glass, I'd be keeping this. So it's going to start at $50. This is what I think is a epic piece of mid-century glass. This is made by Viking. They made votive holders. They made these vases, or these planters, they called them. So first of all, before we get into it, it does have its label. So it does have its label right there. You can see the Viking label. Susan, thank you. I see you're 50. If you guys love the mid-century. Now, what's so crazy is that Viking didn't even do this pink till the 1980s. But this looks very 1950s to me, very 1960s with the ice effect to it. And they call this the finish. So it's like the thin kind of glass. Do you know what I mean? Like all the Swedish style glass. But it's called the Finnish crown, and it's just gorgeous. There's no chips, there's no cracks, there's no haze to it. I just love this piece. It measures 5 inches tall, and then at the widest point, it measures 6¼ inches. So you can see all this great chunky glass. If you guys love Costa Boda, if you guys love, Swedish style glass, Finland style glass, all that stuff, it has this great icy effect to it, and you can see how pink this is reading. So, and each one of these little chunks, they're just slightly different. I think this looks super mid-century. There you can see the bottom with the texturing as well. Also very reminiscent of some Blanco glass. And what I love is the fact that it still has its reading. It has the clear Viking sticker on it. So again, the pinks and the purples, they didn't seem to make a lot of. It seemed to be near the end of Viking, so you don't seem to find an awful lot of it. So if you guys are looking for a really unique, and we'll just still call it mid-century because they actually came out with this sculpt in the 1960s and then brought it back out again in this color in the early 1980s. It's a great piece of mid-century, molded glass. So again, it has its label. And I'll give you the measurements. Sunshine, I see you at 41. So we're looking for 42 or more. The measurements on it again, and that's sort of important because when you look online, you can see the votive holders. They look almost the same. So the size on this, it comes in at 5 inches tall by about 6¼ inches across. And if you guys want a great mod mid-century looking piece of glass, I mean, you could even use this as a tiny ice bucket if you wanted to. I think it just stands alone as a gorgeous piece of art. So we're at 51. We're looking for 52 or more, and we're going to go ahead and count this down. We are doing just in case for active bidders. So let's count it down from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you, Noel. I see you're 52. I don't find a lot of this style of Viking glass around here that often. I don't know if it wasn't that popular, so I was just really excited.
I've seen one of the smaller ones, like,
Yeah, the
you know what I'm
votive.
talking about, the
Yep.
smaller little bowls that are like that, but
Yep.
blue. I've never seen it in pink.
This is so good. All right. We see Sunshine with a just in case of 60. Susan Jackson with a just in case of 70. Noelle with a just in case of 121. So Noelle, congratulations. It's coming to you for $71. Thank you all for all the interest and all the bids. I will try to find more. And if we find something like that, we'll bring it to the Monday or the Wednesday sales. Thank you.
Awesome. Amazing. You just don't see that, Viking.
No.
You just don't see it.
No.
All right. I have some jewelry up next. So my next round is going to start at 24. And you're going to be getting actually the beautiful Lisner brooch and the little hanky. I pulled this out of my hanky box. I have quite the extensive hanky collection. And I thought that it just matched too perfectly to not include it. So we have a beautiful, and I'm going to show you the pin too, because there's also something special about it. So the brooch itself, let me show it to you, is made by Lisner. It is signed here on the back, right here at the top. It does have a safety clasp on the back side. And the cool thing about this, besides the fact that it is Lisner, it's a glower too. So all of the emerald cut stones, I know it's probably not going to show up, but I did want to try and show it to you. All of the diamond or the emerald cut stones that are in the center. So all of the ones that line the interior here and the edges, those all glow. The little flower round ones do not. Okay, so just the emerald cut ones will glow for you, and it glows super bright. So when I was actually looking at this lady's booth of jewelry, I got out my black light and I just started flashing it, and this one lit up like a Christmas tree, as I like to say. So it is gorgeous. There's no missing stones or anything wrong with it, but I did think that if you were looking for a gift for somebody, this would make a really nice gift, especially with the hanky included. You could just wrap it up in there and make it a really pretty presentation. So I want to give you a measurement on the brooch. So the brooch itself does measure at the widest point, so kind of from the top to the bottom, is 1 3/4 inches. Okay, so that is the sizing there. It's not a super large pin. I also think that it would look really lovely on a scarf, or kind of on a hat if you like to wear hats. I love to wear brooches on my hats personally, and I think that would look really, really pretty on something black. It would just make the light green just pop on there. So, Anne, I see you're 25. Thank you so much. We're looking for 26 or more. I am going to count it down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. You can kind of see it glowing there. With 7 lights on, it has no chance to show on camera. I never have good luck with getting anything glowy to show up on camera. So, all right. I see Kelly Smith. I see your just in case of 50. And there's a bid end from Karen Gillette. Thank you so much. So Kelly, this will be coming to you for 26. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Oh, that's beautiful. That is a beautiful brooch there, Amie. All right, guys, $18 choice on my next item. And this is probably my second favorite thing that I'm offering tonight because I never find these like this. So it's going to be choice at $18. And these are going to be choice on the 1930s silhouettes. So
I love those.
These beautiful Art Nouveau, deco kind of girls. These are in very good condition. So it's going to be on choice. A lot of times when you find these in these convex frames or these beveled frames, these are known as silhouettes. A lot of times there's rusting to the frame, or there's some sort of dampness that occurred to it. This just has a little bit of a mark right here, but no watermark that I can really say because there's no damage or staining in the front. So KB, thank you. I see you're 18. It's on choice, so we're going to look for 19 or more. Now, each one of them have their little original hooks. So those are just little tin hooks that are inside the cardboard. And then these are little lithos that they put on the inside. And this gorgeous girl here, she has her bonnet on. Hello, everybody. We even got Harry the Hound Dog here. Welcome, everybody. She has her parasol. You can see her umbrella. Now, this is all the silhouettes. This is the black part that you can see. Fish Mom, I see you're 20. So she has a little table there with her very deco style picture. Sitting there again in that gorgeous dress. There's no real fading to these. That's the way they were made. You can see then there's accents of the tree up here. And then they have these almost Chinese lantern style, which is reminiscent of the period. They have almost those Chinese lantern styles up there in the front. So that's your first one. We're at KB with 21. Patty Rose is back at 25. These are from the 1930s. They measure about 5 by 4. 5 by 4, so that's your first one. Then your second one is this one here. This gorgeous girl here with her basket. So I'm trying to get that gnarly glare off. We'll get in close. It has the outlines of the like wrought iron chair. So there's the chair there. More Chinese lanterns up here on that side. And then, of course, there's some tree details. But let's get in on that gorgeous face. These cover girls, style deco girls, very 1930s, Art Nouveau. Look at all the pastels there. She has the gorgeous basket. These are in very good condition. The frames in these, if you guys aren't familiar, they're a thin tin. And again, they normally rust, but these have just minor wear. And then, of course, this one also has its original hanger. So you can see there's a little patina to that hanger. That's usually what happens to the whole entire frames. And a lot of times these didn't last because you can see it has the beveled glass on it. So they were very prone to getting, damaged if they weren't stored correctly. So I have 2 of them for you to choose from, the parasol girl or the girl with her basket. Just gorgeous, very 1920s, very fancy, very cute. So we're at 27. Thank you with Susan. We're looking for 28 or more. Let's count these down. It will be on choice. So let's go from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And then we'll just call the one umbrella and the other basket. That way we can determine which one, but they're super cute. And they do measure, again, 5 by 4. So they are 5 by 4. So let me sit the one down. Looks like Susan has a just in case of 30. There's our bid end, but Susan, you didn't need it because you had the high bid at 27. So Susan, let me know if you're interested in the one with the basket. KB, your 31 just in case came in after the bid end. So just let me know if you're interested in the basket one or the umbrella one, and you can definitely take both if you want both. And they do sort of, oppose each other. They do kind of look good together. So just let me know, Susan, if you want the umbrella one or the one with the basket. And you can definitely take both if you're interested. And then let me see who would be backup. KB would have backup. So Susan, just waiting to hear from you if you're interested in which one. This one is the umbrella. That one is the basket. You want the hatless one. Okay. So that would be the basket one. All right. So I got you for the one with the basket. And then KB, you still have choice for one at 26. So let me know if you're interested in the one with the bonnet and the umbrella. And then let me see who else we have. Were there any other bidders? Just looks like, we'd have Patty Rose back at 25. So KB, yes. All right. Thank you guys so much. Congratulations. You both got one. Thank you. All right.
Reminder, you guys, to periodically exit out completely from the sale to refresh, and then go back into your chat settings and make sure in your own live chat all messages. All right, just to help. I know the lag is kind of weird tonight. Unfortunately, there's not really a whole lot we can do about it. So just keep trying, you guys. That's all I can encourage you to do. All right, my next item is going to start at 16. And I do have some handmade. I tried to make this promise that I would try and bring something handmade every week. So this is one of my vintage planter pin cushions. I have been making these since, I don't know, 16 or 17 years, a really, really long time. So this is an older one that I have made. And so the little planter is a pink deer. And it is Ceramic Fashions by Opco. It is stamped back here on the back. And I will note that this deer in particular, I did pick him up originally because he has a little glaze flaw to his ear. It's not a chip. It's just in the manufacturing, it's not like completely perfectly pointed there, but I did want to point that one out. So pink and blue little deer. And then I do put vintage fabric on the inside of the pincushion to kind of match with whatever the subject matter is. And then I do make 2 little plastic flower pins to also coordinate with the fabric. And you'll also get 3 little dressmaker pins in there too. One is kind of a little sparkly rhinestone, a little pink heart, and then just a white pearl on the end. And that is the back side there. And it is signed by me on the bottom. And measurement for this is 4 1/4 by 5. So that is the sizing there. Cute for a gift, cute if you like to sew like I do. I do have one of my pin cushions that I keep my pins in next to my sewing machine. So like Tammy, what was that, Jason?
I like the little heart pin you have in that. So cute right there.
I have to stick a little something cute in there, right?
It's really good, Amy.
All right. So Tammy, I see your 20. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 21 or more. I'm going to start that countdown. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. All right. And I see your just in case. Thank you so much. Tammy, I see your just in case. There's the bid end from Karen, and cheesecake with a pew pew snuck in there with a 25. Cheesecake, you're going to take it for 25. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
And guys, with about 177 of you here, please, if you could, make sure you're following Enamor Amie. The link to her YouTube channel is in the description, along with her Instagram. Please consider following me on Instagram as well. You guys can see a little bit more about us, more things we advertise for, some things we're doing. And Tina tells me we're 7 away. I can taste it.
Oh my gosh.
7 away.
7.
7 away. So also, please make sure you're following my co-host on Monday nights, Garden Guy Bill. All you got to do is, if someone can put his link in, that would be great. Just put in Garden Guy Bill and find him. Also, please make sure you're following Grady Grupo Vintage Recordings. He keeps putting out some awesome music. So I said all that. And my next item, as I cue myself up, is going to start at $12 choice. So it's going to be $12 choice. And it's going to be on some micro mosaics. So if you guys love these, I think these are cute. It's going to be on choice of these. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar with what these are little tiny chips of glass that they put together to make these little arrangements, these little flowers and things. So this one is not stamped Italy, but the small one is. So let me show them each to you. They're just starting at $12. The larger one, the diameter is 1.5 inches. So if it wants to focus here, let's see what it wants to do. So $12, that's your first choice on the micro mosaic. It has all the thin little gold detailing all the way around. It has the gorgeous blue. You can see the oranges and the reds and the yellows in there. That is some incredible detail. And these are very collectible. They're becoming even more collectible, more so than when we first started selling these 20 years ago. So Melissa, I see you're 12. We're there with Susan at 14. The clasp on this is in very good condition. It's very tight. It's going to hook very well to your clothing or anything that you want to put it on. Sweet Rosebud, I see you at 20. And again, this is my larger one tonight, and it is at 1.5 inches in diameter. So again, they're very collectible, and sometimes they're susceptible to losing pieces of the glass in there, and there's none missing. So that was your first choice. This is your second choice. This one is just 1 inch. So this one is just 1 inch. Let's see if we can get this one to focus. This one is super unique. Not a lot of these do you find the black pieces. So this one does have some black in there for some more 3D, effect to it. This one is stamped Italy right there on the back. I might be holding it upside down, but it is marked Italy on that one. The other one is from Italy as well. You can tell if they're not the right ones. They're not this high of quality. So very good condition, no major tarnishing to the gold detail on it, and that's your smaller one. And if you don't want one that's so fussy, this might be a good choice for you. So we're at 20 right now on choice. And I would say, I didn't confirm with Tina, maybe she can correct me, but these are probably 50s or 60s. I would say these are probably 50s or 60s. That was a big popular time for the micro mosaics. So the few I've always sold, these definitely scream 50s or 60s to me. So there was your second choice. We'll show you the first one again, and then we're going to do a countdown. Again, gang, it is on choice. And this one, of course, has the 3 flowers on it. Great detailing there, especially all the way around. So I'm going to try to hold them both up here for you guys to see them.
I have never seen one of these in person, although I've been trying to look for one, but I've never seen one of these.
And the micro mosaics they do on the bracelets, Tina sold a couple. That is even more intricate. The tiny little, bracelets that you see. Hello, Nikki Moss. I see you at 22. So we're looking for 23 or more. Let's count it down. It is on choice. Sweet Rosebud, I see you at 23, 24 or more. So let's go 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Whoever's the top bidder and wins them can take 1 or 2. And if they just want one, let me know if you want the large or the small. Large or the small. Both are in very good condition. No bends to the metal. No missing, mosaic pieces. Melissa, I see you're just in case of 30. Nikki's in with a just in case of 37. And there's the bid end. Sweet Rosebud, your 28 came in after the bid end. But Nikki Moss, you have top bid at 31. Just let me know if you want the small one.
Jason, you got to redo that. That's not how you say Nikki's name.
Nikki Moss. There we go. Nikki Moss. Just let me know, Nikki. Okay, we got you for the larger one. Thank you so much, Nikki. Nikki Moss. Melissa, let me know if you want the smaller one. That one right there. You could have that one for 30. And then I think our next bid would be back at Sweet Rosebud at 23.
Nikki wants the large one. She wants the large one.
Yep, we got you, Nikki, for the large one. Yep. Thank you, guys. And then Melissa, just let me know if you're interested in the smaller one. You wanted the larger one? Okay, no problem. We'll make sure we get another one in the queue. We'll try to bring a larger one to another sale. Sweet Rosebud, you could have it at your top bid of 23 if you're interested in this one. And I think that's all that we had bidding. Sweet Rosebud. No, we'll have Ann back at 21. So Sweet Rosebud, you could have this one at 23 if you're interested. That was the smaller one. This is the one that's actually embossed Italy on the back, if that makes a difference. So Sweet, you wanted the large one as well. Okay, so we'll go back to one more because I think we had Ann at 21. And then we had Susan at 14. So Ann, let me know if you're interested and we'll keep it moving. So Ann, if you're interested, let me know at 21 in the comments. And then the other person would be Susan. So Ann, let me know. And if you're not interested, then Susan, it would be you. So we'll get you going, Amy, and we'll watch the comments.
Ann says she wants it.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes, not quite to 2K yet.
Oh.
Super close. Super close, though. 1.99 something.
I can feel it, Amy. I can feel it.
You can taste it. All right. Again, you guys, if anybody wants stickers added to your order or you just want a sticker, they're $3 each. They are 3-inch waterproof vinyl. Very nice quality stickers. If anybody wants one, just let me know when you email your information. And then my next item is going to start at 18. This guy is super cute. I found him over the weekend. And oh my goodness, I can't with this face. So this is a darling little bear planter, and he is made by Naco, and his foil sticker literally just fell off in my hand. I will put that back on there. I will glue that back on there for you. But it come off. You can see the outline of it right there. So I will put that back on there. I was just going to say it has its original foil sticker as it falls off into my hand, but it is numbered. You can see where the sticker was. It was right there, but I'll put that back on. But this guy, he is harder to find. I will say, they did do a cat and a puppy in the same kind of styling as this. But you will not find this bear one online anywhere right now. It has been probably 10 years since I've seen this guy. It's been a while. Now, I will say that probably once upon a time, he did have a plant inside. A lot of times these were given as baby shower gifts, something like that, or hospital gifts with an actual plant in them from a florist. So there is some calcification. I did clean him I did. I tried my best to get up in the crevasse, but I didn't do a very good job up in there. I will try and give him another spot clean, but he did have a plant in there once in a while. But as far as condition goes, he's in really, really good shape. There's no chips on him, and his bow is all cold paint, and there's not one little nick or anything on that red, which is pretty amazing to see. And his darn cute little face. Oh, so good.
I love him. He is so good,
I don't
Amie.
find bear stuff super often, but I brought him tonight because of the other little mohair bear in the book. He's just darling cute. I couldn't leave him behind. And he will be in a video that is coming soon. So he will be in a video, a shop with me video. All right. So I see Susan Jackson is in at 20 and Sweet Rosebud is in at 21. Yes, the crevasse, Holly. The crevasse. All right, so let's count him down because we still do have a couple more rounds to get to tonight and a recap. So let's count him down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bear bid end. He does measure 6 by 6 1/4. So that is the sizing. He's a little bit larger size planter there too.
I was wondering where Donna was.
Donna. I said bear and you appeared. Yes. All right. And hello, Angela, the traveling crafter that popped in there. Hello. All right. So we're waiting on that bid end from Karen to come in. Haven't seen it yet. There it is. Thank you, Karen. So Rosebud, you're 21, but Donna snuck in there with a 22, and Donna's going to take it. Congratulations, Donna. Thank you so much.
And please, guys, make sure you're following the Traveling Crafter as well. She does live sales over here as well. She puts out some really fun content. So if you guys are into crafting, all sorts of different ideas, if you're looking for things to do with your young ones, looking for things to do on a weekend, it isn't the best, please think about subscribing or following them over there. They do a really good job. I do lurk and pop in now and again. So my next item is going to start at $24. And I got to tell you, it's probably my third favorite thing of tonight because you know that me and Tina love ourselves some fish. Mm-hmm. We love ourselves some DeForest, and we love ourselves something that can go in a mermaid bathroom, even though it's not supposed to be there. So this is an hors d'oeuvre holder. That's what all the little holes are for. So it was meant to be a vintage charcuterie board. So all you got to do is take your toothpicks, put some chunks of cheese on there, and you're good to go. But this is probably, from the 1950s in really good condition. Look at those eyelashes. It has that great yellowing into the green detail. There's no chips. There's no cracks at all to it. There's the underside. You can always tell with that kind of ceramics or pottery, that's what the bottom looks like. So now they did come with a larger platter. So when they were sold, they had the larger platter. You normally don't find them with a platter. And to be honest with you, if you did have the platter, it's kind of obnoxiously big. So you probably wouldn't want to use it anyway. So, but just want to let you guys know that she would have come with a larger platter in this green color. But a lot of times they got separated. So let me give you some dimensions on her. She's about 5 inches tall by about 5.5 inches across. A lot of times these were very susceptible to crazing and getting stains. As you can see, there's no stains in the crazing. But again, she is a little hors d'oeuvre holder, so you would put toothpicks in those holes. But we have one in our collection, and we put it out in our dining room, and it just looks great. Even if you guys aren't into fish, she's good just by herself. Those eyelashes.
That would be a really cute hat pin holder, too.
Oh, you're right, Amie. You're so right. Absolutely. I just want to try to get some of that glare off so you guys can get a better look, even though I'm not holding it right. Again, there's no chips. There's no cracks. A lot of times they got rub marks up here. She's really good to go. So we're looking for 26 or more. We're going to do a countdown. We are doing just in case for active bidders. So let's go from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I know, Susan. It is. It's just adorable. Those eyelashes. Sweet Rosebud, I see you're 26. And these go great with their condiment jars. So she does pair well. Even if you don't do mermaids or fish, she'll definitely pair well with some of their condiment jars that they have. So Catworm's back at 30 right before the bid ends. So Catworm coming to you, blah, 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 for $30. Thank you so much.
You and the undersea noises that you're making tonight for the things. First the
Love it.
seahorses and now the fish. Yes. All right. My next item is another planter. This is I have a couple of these that in my personal collection, so I decided to part with one because I didn't need multiple. So this is going to start at 18, and it is the large size. They did make these in a couple different sizes, very large, and it is not really showing as bright on camera as it is in real life. It is a bright turquoise deer planter, and she's kind of hefty. I will say that she does have a little weight to her because she is a very solid piece of pottery. As far as I know, she is California pottery. There are a couple different stylized deer planters that are very similar to this that are Shawnee, some other makers. But as far as I know, she's California pottery. Bill, if you want to chime in here, now would be a great time. I should have asked you when I was talking to you earlier, but I've had this for quite a long time. These are great just for plants, for whatever you want to do with them. I've had this one up here in my craft room for quite a while, storing stuff in it. So I decided to part with him. There's no chips on the deer here. Does have some eyes and a nose, and I like the little detail that they put into the tail here on the back. And so there's no stamping or anything. So there's no chips, there's no cracks. I will clean it out a little bit better than I did, but you can see there's some smush in there. I will clean that out. So no free dust with purchase. I will definitely clean him up for you. But he is larger. He does measure 9 inches tall by 6.5 inches wide. You can see he's pretty big. So
I love that
fish, I love him. And they did make these in a couple different colorways as well. Fish Mom, I see you're 20. Thank you so much. Yes, ready to kiss with those lips. Definitely, for sure. Yeah. All right, let's count it down. We're looking for 21 or more. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dear bid end. Mwah. Those lips.
I love the tail. The tail's what keeps getting me.
Yeah. All righty. So we're waiting for that bid, and there it is from Karen. So Fish Mom was at 20. Fish Mom put in a just in case of 26, but Anne came in there with a just in case of 27. So Anne's going to take it for 27. Congratulations. Thank you so much. And you guys, make sure to send us that information if you won something from us tonight, especially if you're a new buyer. Make sure and send that information as soon as the sale is done tonight. Otherwise, there's no way for us to find you. And if you have already purchased from us before, you can go ahead and send that email to us before. We certainly don't mind. It's so much easier to find your information if it's not buried in our email inboxes. Trust me. So thank you guys so much.
Okay. And before I bring up my next item, I just want to share one fun fact and ask one thing. Please make sure you're subscribed to Cindy. It's Mimi's Treasure Cottage. She puts out some great content, and she actually has a live sale that starts earlier. So you can watch her, then come over to us. Actually, she's the first YouTuber that ever filmed at Mother Tucker. So she was the first YouTuber ever at our shop, and I will forever be grateful, Cindy, and thank you so much. So hopefully you're still here. And guys, please give her a follow. It's fun to watch. And she's into kitsch and mid-century too. So I'm taking a risk here tonight, but I don't know. Maybe somebody might be interested in a piece of majolica. This is a gorgeous majolica plate. Me and Tina tried to research the exact era of the plate. I don't think this is early 1900s. I believe that this is later, but this is a pretty significant piece of majolica. It has the blackberries on it. You can't find the plate right now. So it has the blackberries on it, has the basket weave effect to it with the flower in the middle. Now, gang, what makes this so great is the fact that it is actually officially from Tiffany and Company, and it is made in Portugal. So not only if you guys are not necessarily into the majolica look or the feel, this is an authentic piece that would have been sold from Tiffany and Company. So we did our research on it. and we're comfortable to tell you that this is authentic. And you can find some examples of this online right now. Deanna, thank you. I see you're 25. The only examples that you can find are the larger platters. So you can't find one of these smaller plates. And to be honest with you, I like the smaller plate because I think you could hang this on the wall, and I think it's easier to manage than the larger platter. But it has the twig and it has the leaves, but those are little blackberries on there. So that is the fruit that we're seeing on there. It's this gorgeous buttery yellow, and it is in the mosaic style that it is made in. And it is from Portugal, and you just get up close on it. There's no chips, there's no cracks. It is 8 1/4 inch diameter, so it is a nice size plate. Again, if somebody knows, please put in the chat. We could not determine the era of it. I could guess, but I know it's not turn of the century. So I know it's not like I know it's not from the early 1800s or anything as most majolica is. But this majolica is from Portugal. And if you guys do any research on it, you're going to see that they're all over the place price-wise. But you only really can find the platters right now. So if you're interested in the plate, this would be your opportunity. I'll show you the back again where you can see the Tiffany and Company, and it is made in Portugal. You can see that there's minimal to almost no crazing on it. It's just a gorgeous piece of majolica. I think it would fit all sorts of your decors if you guys are in the country, if you're into traditional, even if you're into like the 1930s style, I think that would look great too. I know that most majolica, you're right, Phil, is the 1920s, but I don't know if this one is. We could not find that. But if it is, it could be. I'm not confident enough to say that it is, but I can tell you that we did find it, and I do know it is Tiffany and Company. But you're right, most majolica was from the early 1920s or just around the turn of the century. So if anyone finds out anything else about it, if the winner finds out more, let us know. We'd be interested to know. But let's do a countdown on this. We're looking for 30 or more on the Tiffany majolica plate made in Portugal. So we are doing just in case the active bidders. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're with Christine right now at 25. We're with Renovative Home at 31. So we're looking for 32 or more on the gorgeous Tiffany and Company majolica plate. I know the colors.
Really nice on a wall.
It
really
would.
Nice.
It would. With the blackberries on there, I just love it. Christine, thank you. I see you're just in case at 37. Renovative Home is back at 38. Man, you got the fast internet, Sarah. There's the bid end. So, Sarah, it's coming to you for $38. Congratulations. You got a piece of Tiffany. It's coming to you. Thank you so much, guys.
Are you going to send it in a little turquoise box, Jason?
If I can find something, I will. If I can find it, I will.
Okay, this is our last round, you guys, and we will do a recap at the end for anything that didn't sell during the sale. So my last round is going to start at $12, and we're going to show you step by step what this is because it's pretty darn cute. And I had never seen it before, so that's why I had to pick it up. So I do want to note right now, there is a tiny little flea bite right here on the edge, but you can turn it to the back and you're not even going to see it. All right, so this is the underplate. And these are a set of salt and pepper shakers. And I think I showed these to Jason, and he'd not seen these before either. And they collect salt and pepper shakers. So first we have birdie number 1. So just little yellow birdies, super sweet and simple. I do note that they have little eyelashes. And then birdie number 2 comes in the nest, and the little wing just rests over top of the other bird if we can get them to sit in here. There we go. So birdie number 2's wing covers, you can see, covers the other little birdie, and they just keep each other nice and cozy in their little nest. How cute is that? Very simple. I had to get these. They spoke to me. So you can see that one birdie has 3 little holes on the head and one has 2. And besides that little flea bite on the nest, on the little lip of the nest, there's no chips or anything to the birdies. And now you can see the sculpt on the one bird where the wing is kind of up so the other one can just nestle under there. So cute. They do have stoppers there. I'm not sure if those are original stoppers or they were replaced because they are kind of that plastic stopper. I think probably these originally came with corks. They do look a little bit older than the kind that would have the plastic stopper. So I don't know a maker on these. I'd never seen these before. They're not stamped in any way. There's no markings or anything on the bottom. So I'm not really sure. I just thought they were darling cute, especially for springtime. So you can see there's that little flea bite, but you can just turn them to the back and you're not even going to see that. So I really didn't think it took away from them at all. So now I'm wondering if they come in other colors too.
They would match that plate I just sold. They would
They
look great with
would.
that
Oh,
plate.
you're right. They would. That would make a cute little underplate. All right. So Patty is in at 18, and I saw your 13, and Cheesecake, I saw your 12. I do want to give you guys a measurement real quick before I count these guys down. The nest itself is about 4 inches in diameter, so the little underplate nest. And then each of the birds are 4 by 2. Okay, so that's the sizing there. Really, really cute. I think they would also make a really cute wedding cake topper because
love birds.
Anyways, Kimry Ann, I see your 19, and Patty Rose is back in at 20. So we're looking for 21 or more. I'm going to count these birdies down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
The lag is real, Amy. It's real.
It is. It always is. All right. There's the bid end from Karen. Thank you again, Karen. You are awesome. So Anne has a just in case of 22. Cheesecake came in with a bid of 25, but Kimry Ann came in with a just in case of 26. So Kimry Ann is going to take birdies home for 26. Congratulations. Thank you so, so much.
Congratulations. And hello, Tirza. It's good to see you. Karen Gillette, thank you so much for being our mod and bid ender tonight, guys. It takes a lot to actually be the bid ender, so it doesn't go unappreciated, and we could not run the sale as smooth as we do without your help. So Karen Gillette, thank you so much. So my last item tonight, you're going to get all of it for $12. So I'm calling all my ephemera lovers, all my advertising lovers, and all my junk journalers. So these are in very good condition. You're going to get 3 Women's Days, okay, from 3 different eras, 3 different decades. Smell-wise, not that bad. You know, sometimes magazines, it's like, whoa, they smell musty or like basement. These, faint, not bad. But if you have an oversensitive nose, you need to know. But there's no mildew. There's no moisture effect. You're going to get all 3 of these. So I'll show them to you very quickly. Your first one, the 3 years that I have is this one's from 1939. So this one is the oldest one. And again, you're getting all 3 for $12. So the ads in this are pretty good. So you get a 39, and then this one here with the dogs on the front, this one is from 1951. And I actually brought these because I think right around Mother's Day, if you guys put out old vintage magazines, you know, Women's Day would be a good time to put it out. And then the final one that I have that you're going to get is from 1965. So that one's from 1965. So very quick, again, no major smells, but they do have that, like, I've been in the attic kind of patina about them, kind of like a library book. Kind of like a library book, if that helps you guys understand. This one is the largest from the 30s, and this one measures about 12 by 8.5. So let's get down to the graphics. The graphics on this are incredible. Very deco, very 1930s. This one here, I want to show you the inside. First of all, it actually shows you how A&P prepares some of their meats and some of their foods. So it actually shows their factories and how they make things. So if that's what you guys are into or interested in. But what I really want to show you is what I really think is the best part of this one. Oh, and I thought I'd open right up to the page, and you never do you, Amy? I always thought, there we go. This is the highlights of the fall fashion for 1939. So look at these graphics on here, all these women. I thought this would be great to be framed if you guys are artists, if you guys do pinup girls. Look at these great drawings of all the fall dresses for 1939 into 1940. And actually, if you can set the tone for this magazine, this was right before World War II, you know, coming out of the Depression era with all this in 1939. And then little did we know we were going to head into a world war. So this actually shows you some of the different style bedspreads of the era. So a lot of the crocheted, you know, or doily style bedspreads we see. So there's just a little hint of what's in that one. The other ones have great ads too, but this one, I really think if you guys were going to pull it apart, it also shows you how different ways to decorate your living room, where to place your Victrola, where to place everything else, all that great decor, especially if you guys are trying to decorate in your 1930s decor, if you have a bungalow. So there's just that, but I'll let everything else up to you so you can see it is chock full of great 1930s style ads. So that's your first choice, KB. I see you're 18, and then we're going to move really fast through the other ones. Not to discredit them, but I'm fanning over that one. So this one's your 1951 with the adorable puppies on. Again, 1950s different advertising, and it's actually fun to look at a 39 and then look at the 50s and how they advertised, and then how they advertised into the 60s. And this one I love because this is all different gifts for everybody. Look at all the gifts. Some of the suspenders. Look at those suspenders, the bow ties. So this would have been November. Yeah, these would have been Christmas gifts for Dad and the family. Look at the overalls. And then that one's for Joey. It's a little embossed. Look at the little crochet donkey.
Oh my goodness.
1951. So that's just a taste of what you're going to get in that one. And it gives you all sorts of ideas in here. Oh, I just got to show you this. Look at the Tide ad.
Oh, so good.
So good. And this one gives you all ideas to prepare your Easter dinner. So I'll let you guys read the rest of that. So you're going to get all three of these. And let me show you the last one, Amy. I'm sorry I'm taking too much time.
No, you're all right, Jason.
This one is your August one, and this is from 1965. Again, you can see the difference now in the era of the 60s with the Salem cigarettes. This one has a lot of talk of, floral arrangements and things like that. But let me just show you here. You can kind of just see it goes over different flowers. So if you're into gardening, if you know anybody like Bill that's into gardening, this is a good one of the good ones that they did. They did a really good job. It actually gives a description of the different flowers, like the wild rose, where it grows, everything about it. And this one is from August of 65. So we're at 22. We're with Patty Rose at 25. I'll show them to you again, and we're going to count them down. This is your August of 65. And then this one is your November of 51. They came from the same estate, so I don't know what the significance was, why they kept all these, so far apart, but they did. And then we're back with your 39. And I did flip through them. There's no pages ripped out. There's nothing. There's one or two pages that the corners are bent down, I think, because it was an article that they wanted to go back to. So let's count it down. You're going to get all three of these. Great for junk journaling, great to read, great to keep. 39, 51, 65. 25 or more. Let's count it down from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Great to pour a cup of coffee, sit back, read some of these, see things of days gone by. This 39 now. There's a lot of significance to this one for some reason. It was all over like the eBay and stuff. Everybody was selling the 1939 one, but I couldn't figure out the real big deal. So there's the bid end. Patty, you went on a pose. They're all yours for 25. Thank you so much. And thank you all for all the interest and all the bids. I'll have a few more different, maybe good housekeeping coming up and some other sales. So let's make us big, Amy. We did it.
We did.
We did it.
Thank you guys again for joining us tonight. It was so nice to see some faces that we haven't seen for a while join us in the chat, and some new faces too. Exactly. So definitely make sure and subscribe to Jason's channel if you are not already, and invite your friends if they're not over here on YouTube yet either. We certainly love the new subscribers, the new faces, and anybody that's just here watching to join us tonight. It's so nice to have all the company here. Jason, do you have a recap you have to do?
I do have two things that were from two choices. You don't have anything to recap.
I don't.
Okay. A recap, we're going to do it really quick. I'll make myself big again. I have two things left over from two choice rounds. So I'm going to quickly describe them again. I'll give you the amount. If anybody's interested, please just put the word, and put the amount so I know what you're claiming. If more than one person is interested, in fairness, we'll do a quick countdown just in case still is in play. and we're waiting on Karen Gillette's bid end. So 2 things real quick. I had one of my Royal Doulton Toby mugs left. I had the smaller one left. This little guy here is Sam Weller. He's Sam Weller, and he's actually embossed here on the back. So if you're interested in him, just put mug, and you could have him for $12. No damage. No damage. He's 2.5 inches tall. So just put mug, and you can have him for $12 if anybody's interested. And then part of my bird choice, I had the Royal Copley bird. $15, no damage. They did come in different colors. This one is in the blue, the pink, and the light green. If you're interested, just put bird. You could have the bird for, that sounds so dirty. You could have the Royal Copley figurine for $15. So just put bird 15 if you're interested. All right, Cheesecake, I got you for the bird. So Cheesecake, the bird will be yours for $15. And I didn't see any interest in the mug. So just let me write that down. And let's get Amie back up here. Thank you, Cheesecake, for claiming that.
Yes.
I think I was. And then,
Nikki, just send me an email with your address and your email. I'm going to send it snail mail with stamps. Since you didn't get anything from me. So just send me an email. Yeah, you can definitely have a sticker. Thank you.
All right, guys. And again, thank you, Karen Gillette. Thank you so much. We could not run this sale as quickly or as smoothly as we do without your help. Bill, thank you so much for dropping our links in. Holly dropped links, and anyone that I'm missing, I'm so sorry. A couple quick shout outs before we say where we're going to be next. Please follow my other co-host, my friend Bill, Garden Guy Bill. It's free to subscribe. You're right, it is. Just follow him at Garden Guy Bill. Please make sure you're subscribed to Enamor Amie. She's putting out great content. Her link is in the description. They've also been dropping it in the chat. Please make sure you're following all of us, her and myself, over on Instagram. I think I was a sneeze away from 4,000 followers before we went live for Instagram tonight. So, other than that, also my man, Gavin Grady Gruppo, Vintage Recordings, please follow him. As you guys know, I was a former DJ, so the music is kind of the soundtrack to the vintage, so I think it goes hand in hand. So, Miss Amie, what are you up to, Amie? Where can they see you?
I will say next Wednesday, we'll be back here on Mother Tuckers at 8 p.m. Eastern for more fantastic finds. And then after that, I'll be back with Bill and Jason the following Monday. And then I won't be here the following Wednesday because we're leaving for Springfield, Ohio on early Thursday morning. So that's a busy weekend. So if you guys are coming to Springfield, Ohio to the extravaganza, I'm going, and a whole bunch of other people are going to that, YouTubers that you guys recognize. So if you're coming to that, say hi. We'll be out shopping around. I know we're not having an official thing that we're having like we did in September. We're not doing that in May. You can but always I'll be in Elkhorn, Wisconsin as well. So if you guys are in that area for that big show, come say hi. I might look a little different than I look right now. I will say I don't look like this when I'm out shopping the markets, but Mama Pam will be with me too. So she might be easy to spot.
Amie, you can always find a reseller somewhere around the food around noontime.
And filming. I'll be filming. That's really, that's a dead giveaway right there.
If you want a good chance of meeting up with anybody, lurk around the food between the 11 to 1 o'clock, and I'm sure you're going to see people. We're sitting this one out because we're a little shorthanded at the shop right now. So Tina's going to be working. I'll be working, doing the lives and some other things. So we won't be at Springfield this time. Maybe, fingers crossed, in the fall. Maybe in the fall. But yeah, please make sure you link up with Amie. And Amie, you look just the same when you're shopping. Just the only difference is it's a ball cap.
I'm not dressed up all fancy to shop the market, though. I usually got a hat on and sunglasses. And I know Misty Michael, Cindy from Mimi's Treasure Cottage, Pam Abama, Ariana, Heather from Antique Agenda. I can't remember who else. I feel like there's more than that. There might be more. Anyway, yeah, all of us. Yeah, Ariana's coming. She is.
Yeah, and Springfield is fun. It is. It's definitely worth getting there one time in your life. So, I'll be back Monday night for Mother Tucker's Monday. This time it's just me and Bill. So we're gonna We're going to actually double down a little bit more on the things we're bringing to sell. So join us here on my channel Monday night for Marvelous Mother Tuckers Monday with me and Garden Guy Bill. And then like Amie covered, I will be back here with her. Invoicing for me, again, will be Saturday for both sales. And you'll get an invoice from me in the evening or the late afternoon, late evening, somewhere like that. And if you want to pick it up, I have the brick and mortar. And guys, please, if you're ever in the area while I have you here within earshot, please stop in, say hello. Come see us at Mother Tuckers at the brick and mortar. It's definitely worth it. We got 40 dealers with all sorts of different stuff. And we're in central Pennsylvania. We're right outside of Lancaster. We're about an hour and a half west of Philadelphia. So if you're in the area, pop in and say hello to us. So, well, Amie, I got to tell you, I had a good time. It's always fun with you and Bill hanging out.
Yes, and I'm always amazed at how much stuff we can get through in like 2 hours. So, yeah.
I know. You and I don't fool around, Amie.
We just rock and roll. Yes, we Perry Como it. Absolutely. We do. Yes. Susan, yes, George, the antique nomad. He always has a booth in Springfield, both in May and September. So yeah, George will be there too. Yep. And I will be doing my invoicing tomorrow, you guys. Please make sure, if you haven't done so already, to send us that information to our emails. You can even CC us. You can put us both on the same email if that's easier for you. Send that information to us so we can get you your goodies. All right.
Absolutely. All right, everybody, please have a great week. We got you through hump day. The rest is up to you. We'll see you. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you back on my channel Monday night with me and Garden Guy Bill. So, Amie, have a great one. Thank you, everybody.
Good night, you guys. Have a good rest of your week.